Tell me, Zez, what happened last time?
All right. So we started with Mr. Jones, who did he asked us about basically the recap of the stuff that happened so far, and we told him he took it well. He took it well. We then invited him to the Dark Tower, and on the way there, he did tell us about his family in Iceland, his estrangement from his wife, his daughter Rebecca. Luckily, he doesn't know it, but we know it out of character. Truly was a truly narrowly avoided disaster. His daughter did. Hopefully, he keeps avoiding disaster. We don't know actually. They're still next week.
Unfortunately, sorry, I'll post his family.
But listen, Cassandra did bring up once we got back to the Dark Tower. Did bring up sneaking up into the school site, which is still shut down with no repairs being done, and Abigail backed her up on it. And the consensus reached was kind of like, yeah, we should go do that. And yeah, no, ultimately we did tell Miss Jones about the Tiamat and her threat, all that. And ultimately, the entire group, Sans, Amber, and Tom, went to the school ruins. Hannah and Emily did notice a shield in the ground, which kind of looks like Captain America's shield, but it's like larger and more complex. Damien then shouted for us, and apparently Onyx was freaking out, and man she thought was Troy stepped out, but he is in fact a different variant from across the multiverse. As we talked, he revealed that he saw strange people speaking in riddles. But as we asked him about his home universe, and he does come from a universe where the Nazis, the Axis, won World War II. And we explained our deal to him, and fun discussion. Found out the spies were probably just teenagers who were just speaking lingo he didn't understand. I believe on the way home, because we got in the truck, though Onyx did just go to the shadows. Cassandra did tell the people in the car, and Troy especially about some of the stuff that happened in the void that Lark told them about, just to explain to new Troy, yeah, you're probably you're gonna get there's gonna be a lot of people who don't like you, and it's not your fault, but be ready for that. Let's see. Then she noticed there's a pickup truck that's following them, and eventually, as we pulled out into to a spot, a man named Simon came out of it to wanted to talk to us. Field he knows about the Tower of Magic. He knows about Alaric, and ultimately, after offering us some sort of deal to work with him, and not with Alaric, who he said wasn't actually that trustworthy, was reckless. We kind of were very non-committal with it, but seemingly when he offered Troy a way home, Troy accepted it. But as it turns out, no, Troy did recognize him as then helped the Nazis win in his world, and he broke his skull with his shield, and he did teleport away, and we then got back in the truck, got back in the car, went back to the Dark Tower, got told to tell Hunter, to tell Lark, and Lark and Ed did come back. He told them about everything. Lark and Ed told them about the tears that will be a problem in 50 years. Luckily, the stone shouldn't really be a problem for another few years, as we were told, and yeah, Lark did want us to did tell us that we're gonna need to step up the training to handle magical rifts, and maybe also because we do seem to be very good at this whole speaking to people with a softer touch thing. That does need to be a skill set we're developing. So maybe that's also something that maybe we should develop. And you did mention something about having Maisie stay with us, so that maybe we could help her like we've been helping Onyx, like we helped Solomon. I think we will more or less agreed with, but that's where the session ended.
Yes. So, I'm not sure there's anything anyone wants to do now or in the near future.
Nothing off the top of my head.
I mean, Cassandra would like to check in with like Onyx, see how she's doing, because like,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, she was freaking out.
Yeah, I mean, you can find her around the Dark Tower building. You'll locate her in one of the more quiet corners. Reading what you recognize as a comic book. So kind of like set it to the side.
No. Hey there. Just wanted to check in and see how you were doing.
Fine. Seeing him was a bit alarming. Bad memories, you know?
Oh, yeah, no, I can imagine from what the logs told me. What were you you reading?
Quick Google search. No. Would be. This is a bit ironic, isn't it? She is reading. Well, I was gonna say, does Sandra know things about comics?
I don't think so. I wouldn't say so, no.
Well, at the very least, sort of kind of like glance at the cover. You know, it is the guy there. While he looks like he's getting his ass kicked, does look similar to well, he also has a big shield. He has it's very specific, similar color palette, although his clothes look a bit goofier. He wasn't Zack Snydered.
Really a fate worse than death.
Unfortunately,
You can't
did
see his clothes.
drain-
You can't see Troy's clothes, actually. That's the reason why your picture's only his head. You can't see his
We
clothes. because
drained the
it's so
color
dark.
out of the clothes. Drop down the saturation. Add more metal studs to it.
Add more straps, add more buckles.
The comics.
Ask Cassandra, actually ask him. That's Emily mentioned like him looking like one of like I think like that was the guy.
Yeah,
I don't really know much about comics.
it's a bit weird, I'll be honest. This is like issue 204.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I've read other issues. When I saw him, it was weird. It's like similarities, but had like different face. I never thought about certain resemblances up until now.
Yeah.
Sorry for losing my cool earlier.
Cassandra will say, "Oh, listen, nobody got hurt." Honestly, it's I don't think it's a situation most people would, if they were in, would jump towards. It's just a different version of the guy from the multiverse.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just get used to the idea.
Sandra will give a nod. She'll ask him. So, do you read a lot of comics then?
She smiles and nods. Yeah, they were like the only thing I had when I was the bad people in the lab. I had like issue 10, and kind of weird because I didn't understand everything, but I just kind of like kept reading the same comic over and over. And when I told when I told Alaric and Crimson, they just kind of started buying me more comics.
That's nice of them.
I've been collecting them. Very careful with them. Also, a lot of the stories do just make me think of a better future. Simpler problems, simpler solutions.
Yeah. The problems we're facing might not be simple, and the solutions might not always be easy, but Narlock did talk about sending more people here, more people that guess they're kind of in the same situation as you and Solomon. People who got unlucky and might just need some help.
It's a bit funny. Call this place the Dark Tower, but doesn't seem that dark to me.
Have some sort of like reference to one of Damien's books. I just thought the name sounded cool, so I voted for it.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I tried reading that book, I didn't like it.
Yeah, I can understand that. So I don't really don't into comic books either, but I don't want somebody to talk to you about that. Emily, I don't know how much she's into it, but I know she reads some of them. So I saw it with them a few times.
She nods.
Just wanted to check in. I'll talk to you later, Onyx.
I'll smile and nod. As you sort of come downstairs, you will see Troy just kind of like sitting on the couch, looking a bit lost in thought before he looks up at you. Suppose I still scare her, right?
Sandra will say it's one of those things. Like, she knows you're not the same. She knows it doesn't.
No.
Like,
I understand, and I have a solution. Just give me $20 and a day.
What, could I go to a barber?
He nods. I was also thinking glasses. They make the face look rounder.
No, I was about to say I don't think that makes sense. But then again, yeah, no, Emily's my own sister, and if she's not wearing glasses, her face looks different. Oh,
All the people I know who wore glasses were, well, nice people, so I'm gonna buy a pair of glasses.
I think listen, I got Cassandra like could we do have some money? Cassandra will give him some of that. She'll say, I think. I'm not sure if there's no intent you can actually get non-prescription glasses. 'Cause I'm pretty sure, like, because I wear my sister's glasses sometimes, and I can't really see too well when I put them on.
I'll figure something out.
I don't know, just like I don't know, just buy them and knock the like glass pots out.
I was thinking of that.
Like I look at the camera, I can't believe Troy Thompson is gonna start the hipster just wear the glasses rims trend.
He always was a hipster. Always was ahead of the curve. As a
The military cannot fucking destroy that flame.
yeah, listen, he's gonna thank you for the money, and he's gonna head out into town.
Yeah.
As well, I'm not sure if there's anything else any of you would like to do. You have a bit of time, a day or so.
Nothing today.
Has
Maybe-
Damien made any progress in figuring out where his summoning is coming from? Or, like, no? There was
Yes.
something we were talking about figuring
Yes.
out.
God, I think he was talking about
Two sessions ago, he talked about like doing some more tests with his summoning, but you told him to be more careful with it. So I imagine that might be what he's looking into.
Yeah.
think I need to Google something.
When was X released?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think Damien was a sci-fi guy, right? I think I've talked about that.
No, Damien was mostly a fantasy guy.
Yeah,
I think.
didn't have any sci-fi. Damn.
He had some sci-fi. He had like
Sci-fi
he
and
had,
fantasy are stored together in bookstores for a reason.
Yeah. He had some sci-fi, like, but it was basically a lot of slop, essentially described. Like,
He was majority like a fantasy guy, but yeah, he did have like the pulps, and well, pulps do kind of include a lot of sci-fi.
yeah, apparently he had a few. Yeah, but that's how he described him like a while ago.
Now that Mr. Jones here, maybe they could talk about sci-fi and fantasy. I don't know.
I was just wondering if I should make a Dune reference or not.
Mr. Jones could make a Dune reference.
Ah, never mind. I know what. I need to look this up. Yeah, listen. This is gonna be a funny thing. A funny one. This is a very funny reference. You've cooked your games. Thank you for this.
What?
Well, yeah.
I'm doubting that, to be honest.
Well, and in the sense that's gonna be hilarious.
I don't think that's what cooked means.
Well, listen.
Depends on the context. Be like,
Listen.
someone cooked here.
I think it's like food. It should be cooked. Maybe not too cooked, but it should definitely be cooked.
Lightly singed.
No, I disagree with boiling the frog. I think you should just put a brick on the pot lid and then fucking turn that bitch up.
I am diving into things I don't know, but I think it's worth it for this. Listen. Next day, you're all gathered at the Dark Tower. Assume you would all be here as well, out of one of the small rooms where he's like now living here as well. You will see a very different looking Troy. He did go indeed to the barber's shop.
Did he dye his hair?
No. Listen, that's a bit too much.
Thankfully, he's a trained soldier, because if he looks like we look like on the conch in 1976, you get your ass beat for looking like that.
Listen. Yeah, no. He did cut his hair quite differently, much more shorter. He has a pair of glasses on him. Now the pair of glasses do look comedically oversized. You're pretty sure those are not real glasses. That looks like a prop.
Emily will actually ask, where you get those glasses from? Huh?
Got them at from a costume store.
Is there a costume store in this town, Grant?
Not as far as you know.
Okay, can you describe the costume store, because there is no costume store in this town to my knowledge?
Well, I suppose a store owner had a few costumes.
Jill, no, you're typing NPCs! Jill!
I just pressed my mute button. Calm down.
You don't understand. Grant has killed people for less.
I'm
not pressing enter.
He'll say, well, that's true. It was a jewelry store. But the owner apparently has a few customs. He was willing to part for a mere pittance.
Do we have like a 99p store here in town or something, like a pawn shop, basically?
I assume I do. Yeah, you do have like a pawn shop.
Okay,
He had quite. I mean, a lot of the things there, I would assume, are part of some sort of carnival. Fail to see the use for most of those objects.
I think that's
What kind of objects? Please describe them.
Well, he had these weird wooden masks that I assume were again part of like a. That's why I assume costume store.
Weird wooden masks?
Yes, he had weird big rocks that he said were salty. I don't. And he kept insisting that he was trying to get me to buy these watches.
I think you went to a pawn shop. I think you went to Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones. I think he was trying to sell you something, because I think that's what they do. Generally,
What is
generally
the
they
pawn shop?
Generally they buy stuff that people don't want, like for cheap, and then try to sell it up for a bit more. Sometimes people just give them stuff for free or like for nothing.
I understand.
It's some people listen. This usually good, some good stuff. Often there's good stuff, and therefore way cheaper compared to if you buy it fresh from the factory. But yeah, some of this stuff is not that useful.
Well, your man at the very least is a patriot. Once he heard, well, I suppose I did have to deceive him a bit. Apparently, it's not standard in your time here for young people to join the military early, but well, said I look and behave like a soldier. I went with the ruse and got these ones $50.
Okay, I think that's definitely the pawn shop. Okay, he didn't fucking steal them from someone. I think that sounds.
I wasn't concerned that he was stealing.
There's it. I think it looks good.
It's a.
Hopefully, this will help your friend make this easier for her. So, I will mostly be sitting in my room to not bother people.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, you can walk around a bit more. I think right now Onyx mostly spends a lot
Emilia's
of
gonna
time.
slap you. Like, no, he can. Not gonna lock him up in a room. Then. Listen,
I wasn't.
I'm
I,
sure they're
I,
gonna be fast friends
Yeah.
once she. Well, listen, I understand what she's going through. Or maybe I don't, but I still think that's rude.
I'm with Amelia on this one. I think it'd probably be better in the long term if you just socialized. Try like normal.
I will have to defer to you because I don't socialize that well. And it seems very risky to assume your normal is my normal. All seem to wake up very late, for example.
Why? How early do you wake up normally?
5 in the morning. Without the alarm.
Oh. He's not even
Well-
a farmer.
Yeah, we're not farmers, we're not soldiers, and the school's still blown up. So
He'll
yeah.
kind of shake his head. So that's the weird part. Everyone wakes up. But not just the soldiers. Everyone.
Yeah, luckily we are not in a state of a constant war mobilization, so it's not necessary. In fact, the army is a volunteer thing. Well, there's a draft, but even the draft was actually. What year is it? No, fuck, I'm dumb. What is 69? I think by now.
No, it's 70s.
The 70s?
77, yeah.
Is the draft still on? I think. Actually, the Russians are still gone. By
draft was
77.
a very big part of the Vietnam War. Yeah, I think the draft
Yeah.
was technically the draft was just deferred. It was never gotten rid of. Like that's why we still have to register for it.
Yeah. Only if you are. Yeah. Yes. I will rephrase. Only if you're unlucky, you get drafted in the military.
I'm still still glad to see so many dedicated people. It was the greatest honor for me. Sir, I'm sure that is still the case, right?
Most recent war was in Vietnam, and
And that in
well,
Asia?
Yes.
Why would we
yes.
go there?
Okay. Honestly, Amelia, Emily, I'm gonna defer to you because, like, I think you would actually know this.
It is a
Vietnam a powerful state?
no.
Um,
It's a no.
oh.
The official justification is to stop the encroachment of communism.
Why would we have a problem with communism?
Because the Soviet Union in this timeline is the main geopolitical enemy of the United States.
But no mechs.
No, they do have many tanks, but that's about it, and nukes. If you want to give you a bit of a brief rundown of both this town history and
That would be
Also talk about those
appreciated. At the
spices.
very least, not too much. I am not a wise man, but I feel like the short list might.
Yeah, bare
Well,
bones basic.
Yeah, no, you can catch him up to speed to America post World War II.
How does he react out of curiosity? How is he reacting to like all the stuff? Is he listening?
Especially to the
Oh
after World
my!
War II, we beat the Nazis. Korea didn't win. Draw. Vietnam fucking lost.
Yeah.
What have they are? This is shit, man. What the
Yeah,
fuck is
yeah, yeah, no,
this?
Emily's actually surprised. She's actually nodding along. She will actually mention, yeah, there's lots of anti-war there's a lot of anti-war protests.
We
There's
are
probably a bunch of books out that are like first-hand accounts of the Vietnam War. It's not great.
sounds like we've been fighting wars against small nations and losing.
Yes, it's
They're not
I
even
believe
that
it's
advanced.
I believe it's a. Honestly, it's hard to say. It's more of a pride thing essentially. It's weird to say it, but it's basically a dick measuring contest of how many countries can each superpower align with their worldview, and then they go to the UN General Assembly, and that's when they vote, and then the other guy can claim that they're the representative of humanity or something along those lines.
Well, unfortunately, yeah, I was about to say, Hannah, you
Emily's
are
not
the
average.
family.
Emily's not average. Emily's not average.
Unfortunately, Hannah, yeah, your sister's a commie. You're fucked. This is why your dad's like, I hate this. I failed on one child. Well, he
And
doesn't
Tom was
know
also
about the
here.
gay part.
Yeah, Emily's not the average.
But yes, no, you will see this man. His faith is I was gonna say unclenched, but I don't think that's the correct word. Unshaken. Yes, his faith is
Listen.
unshaken, but damn, is he disappointed
Listen,
that this
Emily
is what it turned out.
Listen, Emily explained there was some good stuff too, like civil rights are advancing, like suffrage is moving forward, and America did good stuff occasionally. She will mention the Berlin Airlift, where the U.S. Air Force did help starving civilians in Berlin after the Russians blockaded it.
But he doesn't care about that. He's like, ah, that's well and cool, but like the military though, is this the greatnesses after the oh damn, this is you get the
Oh.
feeling that he had very high expectations for a timeline where you like destroyed what he views as the ultimate enemy. Like he was very
Well-
hopeful, and that hopes have been like dashed a bit.
Wait till he finds out about neo-Nazis.
I think
He
he'll
will
kill
go to
them.
kill them.
What was the actual?
Didn't we
Nazis,
talk to him
Phil?
about that already?
We don't know yet. We don't actually.
I think, well, technically, right now, they wouldn't be the neo-Nazis. They'd just be the Nazis right
That's
now.
true.
And the actual Nazis
Well-
right now, and the Japanese too. Isn't that
Yeah.
there too? Even some free ones in there too.
I think Cassandra actually, because I think Cassandra would sit down for some of this discussion she'd mentioned. Well, it's a kind of a matter of, it's not a matter of I don't think it's a matter of strength. It's a matter of a will to actually fight. When you're fighting something like the Nazis, yeah, just about everyone can get behind that. But if you're going to other places where you don't know what you're fighting, don't know why you're fighting,
Hey, this is your civil rights thing. This is an interesting concept. Don't you have the American? Well, we call it the American way, but
What's the American way?
where I come from, doesn't really matter who you are as long as you believe in our values. Never really a thing. I suppose you have a point. A country that is built for war. People are more unified and never really have plenty of black people, women serving as well.
Yeah, desperation. But I have a question. Were you ever taught history? Do you know about slavery and stuff?
Yes, we abolished that quite many centuries ago.
Yeah. Okay, good. Do you know about what
centuries, plural.
Nods. Yes.
That's
it
actually, I
was-
haven't even fucking blink. Actually, wait, what?
I believe past once the Renaissance hit the world.
In the Renaissance.
Yeah, that's a bit different here. I didn't pay much attention to history class, but I can tell you here, America only banned slavery after the Civil War.
Roughly 100 years ago.
Oh,
Actually, a bit more than 110, I think, by now. Yeah.
it's
Actually, during the Civil War.
oh,
Yes, the South rose up to preserve slavery. And unfortunately, Reconstruction was kind of fucked up, so still problems.
maybe I said Renaissance, but let me actually double check my history. Well,
Yeah,
I don't think the U.S. existed during.
Yes. Okay.
The problem is that would imply the America was not founded on the values of slavery.
Yes. No, I was gonna say no. That my implication was that America was like everything seems to have been much earlier then, because that was my implication. Okay.
Does this mean that Benjamin Franklin, for example, gets his anti-slavery amendment put into the Constitution?
I guess.
I guess 18th century. If you mean is
No.
America early?
Yes, my implication was that
I mean,
America.
George Washington's teeth were actually made out of wood.
As I would
So yeah, no,
Yes.
it could very well be a thing that like the abolitionists got the upper hand in America's formation and they banned slavery in like 1780.
Talking
Let's
with
not
him,
forget-
it does seem like America was in fact founded way earlier. Like everything happened much sooner, and America was. Now listen, Emily, you're the only person. You can all give me a no roll, I suppose.
I can try.
I'll give it that old college try.
I'll give it a
Nope.
free reroll. There we go.
Surprisingly good.
Emily, this is a very bizarre timeline. Something definitely happened in the late Middle Ages. And the Renaissance, once it happened, there was also like an expansion of ideas that fucking permeated the entire world. Troy is not very learned in history. But something happened in Europe. You with the higher success, something happened in Europe in the Middle Ages that prompted the world to be interconnected much earlier than normal, which
Yeah, I mean-
also cascaded into, you would assume, a lot of like reforms that normally would have happened in the 17th and 18th century that happened fucking maybe 2 centuries earlier, actually.
I mean, even Troy seems like a liberal representative, especially with someone from. He seems to be.
Yes.
All people are equal. Holy fuck, women in the army, beyond just Air Force like assistance.
Yes.
Yeah, the DEI agent's name
He
was in
seems
fact
to be
Jack.
very like, the concept of civil rights is like, yeah, that's like, okay, it's kind of started with that, or like something very close to it at the very least. Now listen, Emily. Talking to this man, he's clearly just referring to like rules and regulations. Probably, you can assume it's not like he comes from a liberal utopia, but from a legal standpoint, it seems like these people were way ahead of their times. God knows what
Yes.
happened in their history to like prompt
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I'm going to point out. Seems yours are very, very different from ours. So weirdly more. I mean, it's not just the technology is advanced; the society is more advanced, actually.
Well, I suppose I guess it makes sense if we developed early, have more advanced technology. It's sad that the ideas not permeate all. Evil still found a way to rise and win.
I mean, your country's still holding out. I mean, America's still holding, so maybe.
Last bastion of freedom on the globe.
Listen, if they discover that suit of yours, maybe they can reproduce it. And at least they can hold the Americas. I'm not a military man, but military woman, but it seems just invading another continent seems kind of hard.
Well, America is quite a big place. And we, do you not?
Not what?
Civil rights are such a big issue.
Only 5 years ago, actually, in fact, I didn't really count. Only 12 years. Wait, 77? 13 years ago, the Civil Rights Act was passed.
Does that mean? What about on the South? Like the real South?
You mean South America, like Mexico?
Yes. And those are still
Well-
Americans, right?
Emily just kind of like eyes widen.
They're like separate countries.
If America never expanded beyond the fuck, I cannot pronounce the name. America stopped at the northern provinces of Mexico. They never went beyond the Rio Grande. Texas is the border. California, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona.
I will have a look at your maps. Maybe
Is all of Latin America, including like Colombia, also America? Or
part of the United States of America, yes.
is that a historic development, or was that a thing as you united during the war against the Axis?
I suppose, I said I'm no historian. When I was born, it was already like this. People have different views and opinions, but we're all united under freedom, democracy, and I suppose a bit more open-minded compared to this timeline.
What about I do need to ask. What about Native Americans?
What about them?
Do you know what happened to the Aztecs in Mexico and stuff like that? Huh? Or the Mayans or the Incans? Have you heard about them
No.
in history books, or just me?
Yes, well, they were. I believe there was quite a large war across the Atlantic, but that was long ago. Middle Ages.
What about the reservations? Are they under the U.S. law
You mean
too?
You mean like nature reserves?
No, for the Native Americans, they were moved west.
What?
I believe was Andrew. Yes, and most infamously, Andrew Jackson defied the Supreme Court orders to resettle large populations.
Send people to reservation?
Yes, it was called the Trail of Tears because of all the suffering, the crying, and the death that happened along the way.
No. Be kind of weird. No.
Okay, I was
want to keep flashbanging him.
I
What about the
believe-
blood monitor?
I'll say, I believe our people intermingled, married, and established. They were the founders.
Oh
Do-
boy, we
does,
need to
does
find
America
you a
not
history
stand
textbook.
for the diversity in this?
It pretends we still technically it's called
Land
the Great
of
Melting
all
Pot.
people? Is that not a thing anymore?
Yeah, technically that's what the Statue of
Melting
Liberty does
pot?
say. Yeah, give me your poor, your hurdled mass. Fuck English.
I mean, there's a reason I stand apart from my girlfriend when we're not in here.
And my opinions, for example, are not as tolerated by the average person.
Oh, definitely not.
There's a difference between what a nation's ideals are and practice.
Suppose like, do you not have like voting rights?
By now we do, yeah, but not everyone equally. Actually, well, no, actually, recently it was. By now everyone does, but there's still ways to go around that. I think it's called voter ID and stuff. But by now, yes, I think we all have voting rights once we turn 18. But that was not always the case. That's a historically relatively recent development. For women, it was roughly 30 years ago. I'm not sure when the last state was that adopted female suffrage.
Suppose well, now if everyone can vote, you can vote for the people you want to represent you.
Unfortunately, it's a bit more complicated with the electoral college and certain.
What's that?
You don't have-
Okay, Emily, I feel like at this point we just need to find a textbook.
Yes, I think I can get you some books, but okay, but the summary I think is your United States clearly very different, and
It's
I think the founding ideals are in theory the same, but it's almost like your version is actually assuming it's okay. Listen, assuming it's not government propaganda, because even good guys sometimes have to motivate the people with happy messages. It does
lies
seem,
have short lives.
but it does sound like your country's close to vision that it's.
You know, I will I'll take that bullet point. Well,
That's all you, Emily.
take a deep breath. If you'll excuse me, I'll go take a small run to clear my head. Still can't get up. Walk into your backyard to do laps.
Just like a soldier.
He does seem a bit shaken by like this people. It's like you can give me a detect roll if you want. It's only a basic difficulty, not a very.
I think it's so obvious. There you go.
Sure, I'll do that.
Yeah, it's like the sensation of like it's like that uncanny valley effect where, well, things are just similar enough that I thought, hey, this is the land I knew, but the moment I kind of look a bit deeper into it, holy shit, the differences are astronomical.
The problem is Emily doesn't know if it's just wartime propaganda necessitating unity or
That's a fair
it's just
point.
actually true.
A very
Because
fair
Emily
point.
doesn't know. Promise. Emily is certain he believes his fucking shtick, but Emily doesn't know how much is like wartime necessity. Because she remembers like in the history books, like wasps were a thing in World War II and like female employment. But after the war, go back to the household, bitch. Make me a sandwich, woman.
That is also another fair point. A country that has been like so heavily militarized for such a long time, fighting with like advanced tech, God knows how that impacts the culture. Because listen, everyone can unify against the Nazis, right? Be right back in 2 minutes.
I mean, they have.
Dang. Sorry.
Nah.
Listen, Charles Lindbergh can go fuck himself.
Listen, luckily, in Troy's time, the noble CIA did purge all the sympathizers. Unfortunately, they will lose the war still.
I feel like this whole conversation, Hannah just had to like hold her tongue
Yes, Emily's
because I do not want to get into the American viewpoint.
Listen, you could have had debate in character.
Average.
Emily's listen, I assume Emily and Hannah know that Emily's everybody knows Emily's like a fucking communist.
Yeah.
But listen, while Grunt is gone, I'm sorry. The problem is the DEI agent did in fact walk into the Palantir headquarter armory in the fucking Central Reserve stash, grab 10 ingots, put them in his pockets, probably punched the guard on his way out. I kind of just dropped him, which was very obvious. Unlike Simon, unfortunately, who was like a scheming rat. But it's way more subtler.
Listen, this man would be like, would kill himself in like modern day the world. What the fuck?
No, that's not true. Trump. He would fucking punch him in the face with a shield and crack his skull.
But yeah, as people will kind of notice this, and be like, Damien will bring up, yeah, Emily, I think you should be gentler with him.
I see. Noted for the future.
I think there are a lot of things that remind him of home, but definitely comes from a wildly different time.
Yeah, maybe overloading him was not the wisest idea.
He is also seems like a man of action, not a man of words. I say that in a very respectful manner.
Oh yeah, he definitely is determined.
Tom will just say, I catch the Aztec part.
Yes, I did catch that Aztec part. I didn't want to question it. My own. I apparently. I'm not sure what that meant.
Well,
He
if they-
talked about a big war across the Atlantic.
I'm not sure what that meant
if
actually.
they had earlier, more advanced technology, maybe they had better boating technology as well.
My only theory is that the Polynesians perhaps made it their way to America, where I guess they emerged out of Hawaii or something, and the Polynesians, a more naval culture, were able to cross the Atlantic instead of colonizing the Pacific, like did in real life, maybe perhaps. Not real life, in our timeline. Confusing. That's my only closest explanation of how that happened, unless the Aztec just built triremes or something out of.
Costanza will just shrug. I don't know.
History definitely seems to have
Radically
unfolded
deviated.
differently.
Yeah, definitely. Whatever. Unless it was my theory with the Polynesians, the main divergence probably happened somewhere in the 13th century, probably.
Dane's like, God, you're all so fucking boring. Don't even ask him the important stuff.
And what's the important stuff, Zane?
Well, they have. Does he like to smoke weed?
I
Does he
think
do
he's a
any
soldier.
sort of drugs? Well, soldiers don't have fun.
Yes,
Oh my
especially in a war for survival. Now listen, there's this between like our soldiers and American people who have to fight against the Nazis 24/7.
That sounds to me like that's exactly the kind of person who should find different ways to unwind.
I actually, you know what, Zane? I actually can agree with you. I agree. You're actually kind of right on that
What
one,
if I
Zane.
make him a
Completely.
brownie?
Now I'm not sure if that's wise.
We should do that.
That
I think that's
will
one-
help me.
Literally knock his socks off.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's used to drugs though. What if he reacts badly?
Well, listen. We'll
Just a little bit.
He's
give him
already.
some water.
Oh no, you are going to tell him, right? It's not going to
No.
be a surprise.
Oh, wow, that's
Pain.
that's the fun part.
I mean, what if it triggers a bad trip though or something? And
But that's why you don't tell him. He's gonna like react poor if it just like happens normally. He's gonna be like
it's like a horrible idea.
I
No.
think you might have very different ideas of reacting normally.
I think it's a great idea.
Think him weed, not LSD. Calm down. God,
Yeah, but like, think of it from his perspective. You eat food, and then
That's
you
like-
suddenly start to have weird reactions to it. He might panic.
he looks at you, Cassandra. You know, 1 out of 3 is not that bad, I suppose. Be 3
Just-
knocks.
Hell, just talk to him about it first. That's all I'm saying.
Fine. I'll tell him. Like wanders into the kitchen.
He's not gonna tell him.
I think it's gonna be fun.
Damien will say, "Well, I'll also take this time to head out back and do some new experiments. So I trust you'll be able to hold down the fort here."
Let's see how. Yes, sir. Let's see how Captain Troy handles a hash brown.
What kind of experiments are you doing?
Well, trying to summon. See if I can pull something apparently from a nearby universe, and it's not gonna destroy everything.
Okay.
Listen, I don't think it will work, but even if it does, it should be fine. Wander off.
Okay, well, I'll be nearby if something goes wrong.
Amber will say, "So you think like Troy's single?"
I'm not sure. He didn't mention anyone. You could ask.
Good.
It does need to mention. It did kind of mention that the ability to travel the multiverse is a little rare, so I assume he's gonna go home eventually.
Well, that's why I'm asking. Emilia's like, "Well, I can ask him." She like starts heading out.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
for her.
Amber quickly like rushes. "I don't know. No, that's not what I meant, Emilia. No, come back." She's like, "It's just a question. I don't understand. It's a bizarre question, I'll be honest, but Caleb is like, suppose one can traumatize him with history and the other one with relationships."
Listen, I think we call this a hard trial by fire. I think they would call it in the military.
The other one will drug him. You know, I do think his military training might come into play. Abigail will shrug and say, "Listen, if he can't handle a bit of some high school girls asking him out and like some weed, I don't know how he's gonna defeat Hitler. I'll be honest."
I was gonna say, like, this man's like a fucking American super soldier.
I mean, he did punch a Nazi immediately and recognize him, and I think that's pretty good on that one.
I was gonna say, yeah, his first reaction upon recognizing a Nazi he knew was to, I can only assume, kill the guy.
Wait, do we know that he's a super soldier, or is he just a soldier?
I'm actually I haven't asked him.
I'm not using colloquially, like he doesn't look like a normal soldier. I don't think they give a normal soldier like shield that like has like you can use as like a boomerang.
I'll be honest.
Maybe they do there though.
Looking at him physically, he looks very in an above, like he doesn't look like a 17-year-old. Like he's in like a superb physical condition.
Yeah. Emily will say. Yeah, he also has the experimental armor, so they probably selected the best people and perhaps even purpose trained them. He did mention that, like the Germans, for example, had their technology relied on to be trained from birth, to be get acclimated to. Now his suit apparently works a bit different, but yeah, I'm not sure if I don't think he's actually modified genetically. Well, beyond the, as Ed mentioned, the ability to travel the multiverse.
Wait, listen. I think he can handle it.
'Cause, yeah, listen. You'll 10 minutes later, you will hear like a short scream, followed by a loud fucking roar.
Oh,
Loud.
shit.
Okay, what?
And go out.
Where the fuck is the screen coming from?
It's from your backyard.
Yeah, like going to the bed, going out.
As yeah, I assume everyone's rushing out to witness this. As Damien is kind of like on his back, looking scared shitless. As in front of him, you do see this big fuck off lion.
Fucking Aslan.
Is the lion hostile now? Is he
Well,
like,
it's
is he
just kind of
scared?
staring at him, staring him down.
Damien,
Holy shit, it worked. Holy fuck.
are you okay?
Yeah.
What do we do?
I don't know.
What is this a wild animal? Is he intelligent? Is he?
Captain Troy is on the job as you see him bull rushing this.
Actually, is Emily trying to? God damn it, Jesus! No.
One of you can try and stop him, get him in the way.
I'm looking at my bronze.
Because I trust Damien. He said this won't attack, right?
Yes, it doesn't
Or he
look
said
like
it won't
lion
destroy
is-
the world
yes.
anyway.
As yeah, listen, you can give me a stunt or dexterity roll.
I'm gonna do stunt. Yeah. Critical difficulty, I'm assuming. Or more.
No, critical. Yeah, you like rush quickly as you get in front of him, and he'll immediately stop. Sounded like your husband there was in trouble.
My husband.
Okay, Emily. All right.
As they're about to get in that, Cassandra is gonna say, Amelia. Like,
Yeah, well, I mean, because all of you are outside, so she's there with you.
It's Troy. This thing kind of happens sometimes. Sometimes these things it be handled carefully. But now we step back and observe. Right?
All right.
And Damien said this one wouldn't be dangerous, right?
Damien's like, yeah, no. Excuse me, sir. As you all hear, it's like you hear a deep voice emanating from the lion itself. It says, I am not in the mood. These sort of pranks. Now
Hello,
send
sir.
me back. There's people who need me. Don't look like you're in trouble. Yeah, yes, right away, sir, right away. As he just does like a little spell, as the puff of smoke will, in fact, you see like a circle opening underneath him, and he dissipates.
Did you send him back home, Damien?
who's that, Damien?
That's a character from a book. I never read that, like, but I saw it in the library, and I picked it up. That's like a magic lion.
Okay. Oh. Mm-hmm.
So everything I summon is, in fact, just something from a different.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, that's crisis
Yeah.
averted. Luckily, it was a nice 9.
It was a nice island. Yeah, Troy. No, actually, you did good rushing in. Just one thing to consider. Yeah, there are many of the things I guess he can summon are kind of sentient. So be careful, because some of these beings might just also be confused at why they're here.
I
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
understand.
that guy was just No. We just didn't want to cause. We just didn't want you to cause conflict with the poor lion man. I think the lion man was kind of scared why he was suddenly in the desert.
Damien will say, yeah, this was supposed to be like a benevolent being, which is why I decided to do the summoning on him.
Well, listen, it's very benevolent of him to just ask it to be rectified rather than responding negatively.
Yeah, I think the roar was just a bit of panic and fear.
He was upset at me for. I think I took him out of a big fight.
I think many people would be upset being pulled out from their home universe.
Again, that does mean I can actually summon a dragon. Now it's an
Let's-
asshole
Is
dragon.
that what we got out of this?
I mean,
Let's.
Fucking rad.
Okay, I admit that is kind of cool, but let's keep the nuclear option for emergencies. But it is kind of cool, I have to admit.
It is good to know that you can send them back too.
Yes, actually. I assume your descending back power only works for them, the creatures you summon.
he nods.
Unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
And you know what? Troy is gonna walk up to Damien, like helps him, kind of like dust him off, puts an arm on his shoulder and says, "Very brave, soldier. Remember, never make your wife scared."
Okay, Emily now chuckles. Emily.
Just, yeah, because I'm just gonna look at it. Life. Should tell Dad about that.
Troy, a little addendum also, a little cultural lesson.
Yes.
They're not married yet.
What?
They're
I believe somebody said they're together.
Yeah, we're
In the
Dating?
modern day, yeah, in the modern day, there's usually a period of where people like date first.
They're
they're
betrothed.
like,
I understand. I understand.
no, that's
Maybe
do
I don't know.
do
Looks at
people
Hannah.
just
Looks
get
at
married
Damien.
where you're from?
Yes. Usually, normally people, when they have serious intentions about one another. It is especially the United States. They will get together. They'll be betrothed if it's they start out when they're young, and they usually will consummate that marriage when they are a bit older and of legal consenting age.
Okay, we don't really. That sounds like an arranged marriage. I think they still do that in some parts of the world, but
It's arranged by the participants. Yes.
okay, I guess that's. I'm gonna chalk this up to like a cultural difference. Here, people are more. I mean, it used to work like that, but nowadays people are a lot more. Starting to get a lot more free with that sort of stuff.
Like squints his eyes, clearly trying to understand your meaning but failing.
What I mean by that is, people don't. Now, some people do. Some people do meet one person, immediately decide they love them, get married, they're together forever. But other people don't really feel the pressure to just all at once decide that this is the rest of their lives.
Well, divorce exists.
yes, but it's always a messy affair to divorce someone. It's a
Oh, it's quite simple.
not-
It's a very. It takes 15 minutes and
15 minutes.
well.
I need to Google something. When was no-fault divorce legalized in the United States?
Not yet.
It's about now in some states, but not every state. In fact, so probably not
I was
Wyoming.
gonna say I don't think there's a federal. I don't think there's
No.
a federal no-fault
No.
divorce statute yet.
Right now, it's a state thing, and not every state has. And I'm gonna guess Wyoming is not in one of them. Sure as shit.
Probably not.
Ignoring the fact that okay, that's actually Emily will shut the fuck up actually because she doesn't want to brain blast man. So it's set up right.
Yeah, let's just a cultural difference, right?
Amber
That's-
will step forward and say, "Are you married, Troy?" No. I was there was only one thing for me, and that was duty and country. Oh,
Can I give Amber a thumbs up?
yeah, she's gonna say, well, I can take over from this and explain to you the local customs when it comes to romantic relationships. As she like grabs him by the hand and like starts leading him into the house. As Emilia will say, well, I don't understand this. Now I'm confused. Why is everyone looking like that?
No. Amelia, sometimes when a woman really likes a man,
Oh, I get it now. I see.
You do? You get it?
Yes, she really likes him.
Mm-hmm. I think.
Now, I understand what... Guys, listen. I've seen dogs smells each other's butts. I understand these things.
Yeah, that
No,
you know, yeah.
it's a metaphor,
yeah.
guys.
I understand. It's not, I'm good to be cleared up the misunderstanding now. So, but yeah, that's Amber. I think Amber likes Troy.
Dane is like, no, keep going. I want to see where this goes. Caleb like elbows him.
But yeah, just that's why probably Amber didn't get. No, she's brave, you know.
Damien will say something. It's like, circling back to the topic. It's like points to the dog. I think he's gonna get bigger.
How much bigger?
cool. And how big is the spider gonna get?
I still don't know about that because technically, it can get as big as a car. I'm not sure if it's not growing yet, so I'm not exactly sure on that one. But I know what I was thinking about when I summoned the dog. I just didn't think it would actually manifest into reality.
How big, Damien?
The size of a, well, pony?
And not like the little ones, I'm assuming.
No.
Because I think he's already bigger than some of those.
Yeah, because I was thinking of a warg hybrid, and they used to ride some of those in the books. They're big as horses, so it feels like a smaller version of that. Probably gonna get much bigger.
I think
Dog just stares at you, Hannah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have trouble walking him. Got that. That's fine.
on the bright side, though, Hannah, I think the dog is probably, you can at least like hypothetically possible if some exotic breeds do exist that, if I think they're very rare and only like appear in like old circle, like extremophiles exist, but I think the spider will be much more difficult to explain if it grows bigger.
Right. I wasn't even thinking about explaining it.
Listen, it's a genetic anomaly.
I mean, yeah,
Doesn't happen, right?
Hunter is a big dog, and if like whatever his breed is, if there's a genetic anomaly that makes him a bit bigger, I suppose it could fit. Yeah, it's hypothetically explainable.
Isn't there like some sort of... God, I swear, Emily, you mentioned it one like some sort of biology talk. There's like some sort of disease which makes things like bigger.
Yeah, it's called the gargantuism. It's just called gargantuism. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just say he has that. We'll just get like we'll just get some doctor to like say he has that. Just pay some doctor to say that. Some vet.
Wait, you said they ride the
Yes.
wargs? Does that mean I can? Does that mean he's gonna get big enough for me to ride?
Don't know. Honestly, I don't know because he doesn't look like a warg. That's why I didn't. I don't know. It's not like an exact science, and it was one of the first things I drew. So
Maybe it's yeah. I suppose because you did want to give her a dog, so I assume it's probably an. I'm not sure how do the wargs have distinct facial features.
well, yes, they look different than wolves, and problem is I wanted. He looks a bit embarrassed. I wanted to summon something that could protect her, keep her safe. So yeah,
I'm sure it'll be fine, right?
Should be. Like I said, we'll just in the future we'll just have to pay a vet to say he has that giant whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge dog disease.
maybe
be
we
banned.
can like listen. I can just cast an illusion on him, right? That'll be fine.
Can you cast it permanently, even if you're not around?
I'm worried about like if you cast the illusion, but then somebody in public tries to hurt him, and then like
Yeah.
will a dog like half the size suddenly like mauls like a 6-foot-old.
I also have a question about your illusions, actually, Damien. Can people still bump into them if they're invisible?
Yeah.
Yeah, in that case, I don't think it'll work because we may cast an illusion on the dog.
Maybe depending on how big he gets, we'll shave a couple inches off to make it more reasonable, and we'll just do the vet thing.
A bad idea.
Yeah, I think that's
It
workable.
would be
yeah.
funny to watch a Shih Tzu maul someone, though. I would.
I
Say.
mean, there are some dog breeds that do almost get as big as ponies, so it's not the most insane thing. Now, usually they don't have black hair. That's a bit of a rare one, but exotics do exist. And maybe the illusion can fix actually the hair stuff and make them like according to the breed, actually.
The dog is just staring at us this entire conversation.
Everything okay, Nara?
He just kind of like sits there and like watches you.
I mean, can you translate if everything's okay, Amelia?
Yes. He is very amused at all of this. He's not a very big talker though. He doesn't talk too much. I can tell.
No.
I've seen this expression before.
I see.
I think he picked that up from Hunter.
Yeah, because Hunter's got a. Can you ask him? Let's consider Hunter. Yeah, Hunter probably
He is
raised him.
about as big as Hunter right now. I'll inform all of you.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh god, how big? I don't think we can sound like a catch or something.
He is already at the 80 kilograms mark.
Yeah, this is why like fucking Emily's doing the math. What can I justify as gargantuan?
Walks in with a horse nasser. It's just genetic mutation. The
It's just a
defect.
dog trust.
That's the tough stuff.
Hey, we have big animal vets out here. I can still give him medical care.
Zane will say, yeah, we make him a coat, we'll say he's a bear.
Maybe we can teach him to walk on 2 legs, and he'll just be a really tall man, tall hairy man.
That's true. He can understand English. He's a smart boy.
I was gonna say we're not gonna give him a trench coat and a top hat, but I think that would be funny.
I don't think he
I think
needs
we
like
should give him that and a cane and a monocle.
I don't think they make dog clothes big enough for him.
Oh, we can figure something out. The illusion
Something. We'll ask Alaric for it. He's loaded.
Listen, we just do a rough tranche card. We will cut some stuff out, and then the illusion match from them will do the rest. And then boom, you have a stoic son and detective type. We'll give him a hat. We'll give him like a trophy hat.
Like, I think there has to be like a story about this, like about like a bunch of kids in their like crime-solving dog.
Zane will say, yeah, we can give him Scooby snacks. That's genius.
all we need to ask Alaric for a van.
Out of character, I forgot how old Scooby Doo is. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
it's a thing, yeah. It's a thing, yeah.
Don't we already have a van?
We have like, but it's not the mystery machine.
It's like a truck.
Like a truck.
I think it's yeah.
Darn.
Then we'll say, well, listen, we can get a van.
I mean, honestly, yeah, we
I
can.
just realized, oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, in all seriousness, yeah, we should probably maybe ask for another car or like just a bigger thing because we're getting a lot
was
of
kind of
people here.
cramped in
That sounds like we're gonna get more people.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we can ask Alaric next time. I guess the Dark Tower's getting the mystery machine now. Well, I'm taking the role of Velma. Well, I think that's the most fitting.
I don't think that was up for debate,
Yeah.
to be honest. Unless Tom wanted it.
No, I'm fine. I'll be Velma's glasses.
Sadly, I do think we are a bit too big for the Scooby Doo squad. Logistically, it doesn't really work out. Yeah, but
We'll figure something out.
But yeah, no. Listen. There will be a couple of days of adjustment for everyone, for Mr. Troy. As I'm not sure if there's anything any of you want to do before I continue with the Scooby Doo mystery.
Nope.
nope.
Not right now, no.
And yes, you will see over the next couple of days, Amber will get closer to Troy. Although it is definitely you can all give me a detect roll, I suppose, to see how well. I'll have a
Emily's
plus
definitely
1 to the
curious.
roll
Yeah,
if you care about this.
Emily definitely does
Plus
care.
one?
Yes, you can all roll with the plus 1. Is that if you wanna roll another 1d6?
Yeah.
Not sure, Jill, if you wanna re-roll, if you feel lucky.
I don't feel lucky, but I'll do it. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, well, it's fine as
Oh shit! I think that means I do succeed because I have 2 basic. Nice. I have 3 basic actually.
no, because I think one of the ones was re-roll, whatever.
Yeah, because I have 2 5s, 2 6s, and I only had a 1 and a 4.
But yeah, as people realize that it's definitely not a smooth process. It's get the feeling that however, like romantic relationships evolve during his timeline, it's definitely much more serious. Like they don't seem to have the idea of a casual thing, and especially Troy is not one for such a thing. As well, one of these days, yeah, there will be a bit of a. You will see Troy just hide himself in the room.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right, back. Cassandra will be like will knock on his door.
I'll open up. Hello there. Oh, what can I do for you?
Okay, is this about Amber?
Is that obvious?
have you? I assume you've told her you're not interested, and has she not like?
No, she's a wonderful, beautiful, smart woman. I believe our customs do not match properly.
Yeah, I think that's pretty self-evident. Listen, you don't have to hide yourself in here. Listen, I'll talk to Amber.
I would appreciate. I do not know how to. Women were always a difficult topic for me, and in the romantic aspect. You know what I mean.
Yeah,
I can fight them. I can work with them, but this is not my area. Not what was not. Like just kind of like stumbles and is like, you get the point.
yeah, I do.
So slowly close the door.
Ask Angelica to talk to Amber.
Yeah, you find her in the kitchen, like kind of like looking a bit guilty. I think I can guess what this is about.
Yeah, I think. Okay, there's no way to make this not awkward, but maybe just apologize.
Yeah, I'll do it. Thought I might give him a second, like, not run away from me.
Listen, it's I'm a law opponent personally of it's best to rip off the band-aid.
Yeah.
I can be there if it would help.
It's fine. I'll chat with him once he catches his breath a bit. I don't want to impose too much. I'm gonna need an awareness roll from Emily and Hannah.
Awareness?
Mm-hmm.
I'm always bad at these.
It's fine. You should not be good at this. In fact, I hope for Emily failing as well. I pray for your downfall, Mac.
Generally, like half the game disappears if there's a person who's good at awareness.
Oh no, did we lose Mac? Lost Mac.
My Discord's been a little fucky personally, so he might.
I'll roll for him. So because I believe he'll fail as well.
Oh, you'll succeed. Wait.
Well, I mean, if Grunt rolls, the chance of success goes up 50%, Jill. This is actually the smartest thing Matt could do. Now, I think he should re-roll. He loses nothing by that
yeah.
one.
There we go.
And
I'm sorry, I was gone. What happened?
Nothing.
you failed over an awareness roll. That sucks.
Emily, Hannah, I suppose you're around the building as well, right?
Mhm.
Probably, Hannah, you're like chatting, I'll say, with Damien, maybe on the couch in the living room space area. Emily, you and Tom are in like this like upstairs sort of study area. As both of you won't catch it in time, but you will see it as you glance almost comedically at the same time. The sort of because Troy is staying in a. It's like a normal would be like a storage closet, sort of like a bigger one for like cleaning supplies that you've like cleaned out, so he can like put a mattress in there and just kind of sleep. This man does not need much. As you all see, the door is open. And Troy is eating some pastries that, well, Zane has clearly handed him.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, how many is he eating?
Wonderful.
Well, he's eating them really fast. Must be really good.
Oh, no.
oh no!
Hannah's gonna rush over.
He's like, no, these are
Hey,
well made. Ah, hello.
I would slow down if I were you.
You know, I'll be honest. If there's one thing I will not miss from back home, it is the food. Yours here is absolutely delicious. Everything. As he like continues eating. It's like, I
you
know,
feeling-
man. I know. As he like slaps him on the shoulder.
Hannah's trying to hold back a laugh.
Are you okay? Are you feeling okay?
Yes.
Ask him in about 30 minutes if he's okay.
Why won't that be okay?
It's so
a bit
funny
of
if it turns out
sugar.
Zane was punking you.
And you use real chocolate for this?
Yeah,
So what's the
I
problem?
assume. Hannah's just gonna like look at Zane and squint.
Listen, let the man relax. Oh, you need to be chill.
Alright. Well,
Takes the plate. Welcome. Listen, this is listen. I saw you had a bit of an issue with Amber, and things are quite tense. So listen, you know what? Sweets always make me more relaxed. Troy will be like, oh, that's weird. I thought sugar would have the opposite effect. You are indeed a weird man, Zane. Right back at you.
He is.
He's one that is very proud of himself in the kitchen.
Is anyone wandering off right now?
Yes.
So yeah, everybody will. Oh, hold on. Do I say something? Else? Did you follow Zane?
Yes.
Hey, how much did you put in there?
I made. I can't just make a batch just for him, so the usual amount.
I'm not an expert at this, so what's the usual?
I look like a chemist. Do you think I measure it? I just make the fucking stuff, man.
All right, let's pray to. Okay, I kind of hope that it was put, but okay, fair enough, I suppose. Okay, let's hope that he'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Listen, he survived Amber. He can survive this.
I'm not sure. People can have unknown reactions.
Yeah, to Amber. I see. Going.
meanwhile, Hannah's like, I guess let me know if you need like a glass of water or something.
Thank you.
Otherwise, I'll leave you to it.
Yes.
You can turn on the TV if you want.
No, I prefer to sleep a lot. Helps me recover when I'm not, well, training or doing anything else.
All right, I guess that works.
You will-
TV might blast you with some extra stuff anyway. We don't need it. Yeah.
He'll nod as he'll go back to power sleep.
It's just napping. Okay, that's actually good. To be fair, that's actually pretty good. Actually, if he's just napping through the high, hopefully.
Me on an edible. Literally.
Listen, if he just sleeps through the trip, that's a bit pretty good actually. Listen, he's a big boy. He can handle a few hand rounds.
As I'm gonna give everyone an opportunity to do something if they want before the carnival continues.
Bring in the clown car.
Listen, I think we need to have a bit of, there should be a bit of an interruption. We can't have it all comedic. We need to insert dramatic moments as appropriate as. I think Cassandra is gonna, after she did that, I think she'll actually go to find Abigail.
Yes, you'll find her in a more quiet area.
Hey, Abby.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good, but I was thinking about something, but I felt like I should also ask you before I do it. I was thinking about telling my parents and that that I like girls, and if I tell them that, they might ask how I know that. You might come up.
I'll be honest, I don't think my parents are coming back, so only you have to lose from this one.
I have to. Just thought that I have to keep enough secrets from them. I like if there was less I had to hide from them.
She kind of like smiles and says, "You're up for it. I don't mind."
Sandra will smile and give her a hug. Thank you.
Let's listen. If it goes badly, just have Lorik be there. I'll time back.
I mean, maybe I'll ask him to be on standby.
As she will actually give you a kiss.
Yeah, Cassandra will reciprocate it, definitely.
Speaking of Lorik, front door opens. See him and Ed walking through, and I think it's been I think you did see him when Troy came back, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Yes.
been a few days, probably I'll say like roughly a week. As him and Ed walk back in, so everyone starts kind of gathering the common space area. As you'll see, like Troy walking out of the room as well. Clean as a
How's Troy
whistle.
actually looking? Oh, damn, actually. I see what I should feeling alright, Troy?
Yes. Why?
Oh.
Why?
Oh, damn.
This is the second time you've asked me in the last 30 minutes.
Nothing, just impressed though. Actually, a bit happy and calm.
All right. I'm happy you're happy. As Alaric will say. Well, I did check a couple of places in the last couple of months. I don't think it's been that long for the rest of you.
Like a week.
Figures. So, well, as you can imagine, poor luck. But I'm gonna wait a bit. I'm gonna wait for Tom and your maths teacher to. Well, Ed will give them a couple of suggestions. But I think for now I will wait for them to make a first move. Thinking about it, it is it's really hard. The ocean is bigger than I imagined. That is kind of my fault.
Yeah, and they can probably hide at places where I'm not sure if you have access to stuff like the Mariana Trench.
No, you see, I have this ability. It's like future sight, right? I can. There's a limited amount of I can explore different paths, let's call them. I can predict certain events and try to ascertain things, and I still couldn't find anything. Which is why I said months, because I've spent a lot of time in my own head. So for now, I will shelf this subject, and I think you should all focus on more important things. He looks around. For example, this place is getting pretty crowded.
Yeah, we were kind of also asked about that because this place is being pretty crowded, and when we all stuff into the truck, it's kind of a lot.
Poor Troy only has a cleaning cabinet, even though he doesn't mind, but still. I think it's good.
Well, speaking with Ed, I believe I believe he can get you an official license. Not an official license, an official agreement with Tower of Magic. That would make your group officially recognized across the multiverse. It would be the first. If that's what you want.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, with that, I'm gonna be honest, yeah, if that gets us more access to magical stuff and gets us a friend somewhere in the multiverse, yeah.
Sounds good.
Ed will
What-
say, if you take that agreement, I can officially begin to prep you for, well, the exam.
Sounds good, yeah.
Even if you don't, there's, with me here, because I am officially a tutor, I can act in as, well, examinee by proxy. Examiner by proxy, as well. It's a bit more complicated, but the short version is you will be considered initiates, even if you can't traverse the multiverse and officially join. You will be able to form your own organization, your own system. I can, of course, help you with all of that if you so desire, which will make it more formal and, well, might attract some positive attention from the other members. And, well, I'll be honest, considering your situation, as he looks at Larek, your entire situation, this is both a Nexus world and you have the insane ability to befriend everyone by the looks of it. I believe I can get you a sponsorship from one of the Archmages. It's a very big deal because that means you will get a lot of free stuff. Stuff that's not really available here on Earth right now.
Yeah, that sounds pretty great. I'm hearing positives. Are there any negatives associated with this?
Yes. You'll have to deal with my father.
Right.
I don't think that's the biggest cost, unless he's...
We'll see about that.
Who is your dad?
The Archmage I can get you the sponsorship from. He will definitely jump at this occasion. He is very considered a bit eccentric and one of the few Archmages who constantly traverses the multiverse and does go to dangerous places like a Nexus world.
Is that Cassandra like visibly like Excel? Oh, okay. So when you say eccentric, like, do we talk like he's just a funny guy, or do we mean like he's kind of just a huge asshole, but like
he's like powerful enough to just be called eccentric instead of an asshole. No offense to your dad.
Those two are two sides of the same coin, unfortunately for you. I do believe opinions are split on, well, what people consider him. He is
If you don't mind me
definitely.
asking, if you don't mind me asking, what do you consider that like the coin falls on?
I don't find him particularly funny, nor do I think he's an asshole. Now he is a powerful mage. Unlike me, he is actually competent at this.
I don't think it doesn't sound so bad then.
He is not the worst teacher, but archmages don't specialize in teaching. They they impact more the direction the tower goes. So he's not gonna be here to teach you, but well, he does definitely see that's part of. Some people would say that's very asshole-ish. You know, you can just sign some papers and read reports. You don't have to physically be here to like question people. But he will.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That doesn't sound too bad. So, Archmage comes here. Just have to like talk to him, impress him, entertain him. This doesn't sound too hard. Like it sounds like a piece of cake to me.
That's the asshole part. Good luck impressing him.
I think we'll do just fine. I think we'll manage.
Well, it is settled then as he looks at Lark. I guess I'll be back in give or take 6 months. And by then, I hope you all keep up your studies and your practices. And, well, we'll begin your initiation phase as we prepare you for the actual exam. Lark will say, plus if you all are affiliated with the Tower of Magic, I don't think criminals can pose any threat to you anymore.
What are you talking about?
Well, the people
You mean it?
wanted to hunt you down in the first place.
Will
They've
they?
been hiding.
The stone guys, remember?
I remember them, but I'm just trying to connect the dots. Why should they care about the Tower of Magic? Will the Archmage go after them and tell them no?
I think once you have access to a lot of their resources, you will be considered a bigger. How should I? If I can shoot fireballs out of my hands, do you think people will be as open
I
to
see.
trying to harass you?
I understand what you're saying.
I was
Gotcha.
gonna say I don't know the extent of magic. I'm just gonna show you in the docket, but say like I can turn gravity off. I think at that point a guy with a gun is a significantly less of a threat to me.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I thought you meant this that they'll like back off and.
They will back
I'm just
off
understood.
because
Once
I
they're out of
plan.
fear.
If you manage to establish yourselves as officially as an official group, I will make strides to pass the message along within the stone. And I will inform all the clan leaders about you. And I don't think any of them want to mess with a bunch of powerful sorcerers.
Yeah, if you think that's from the past.
I'll be honest, considering I believe some of the organized groups within the stone are rushing to develop their own supernatural weapons. I don't think the Dark Tower is gonna... It's not gonna surprise them That is gonna scare them. My hope is it will scare them into backing off. Which means you
And
have
not
to
the other
be...
way around.
Yes, you have to be threatening enough so that they don't mess with you, but not so threatening that they consider you a genuine problem.
Right, so Cass, you can do the talking. I don't think Emily and I are very threatening.
They're probably gonna send one of their representatives here to speak with you directly. I don't know when that will happen after the announcement is made, but I will try to warn you as much as possible. The legates are, well, rare, but they can be, well, difficult.
So, just so I understand, does this mean they'll want us to also be in the stone?
He shakes his head. No. But they have to send here someone with the authority to actually discuss the organization from organization. And the leader of the stone never reveals himself or herself. And if a single clan leader would show up, then that would just make it look like a grab for power. They might still do that, but it's not gonna be public.
All right.
I guess we'll put until then prepare and train and get the persuasive argument, attain persuasive arguments.
Yes, Jill, that is his hope that will reduce the perceived threat. They'll be like, it's a bunch of high schoolers. Okay. Now they have magic powers, but they're still high schoolers. We can we can postpone this problem like a few more years. Fine.
Sir, apparently the multiverse is real, and someone called Naruto just showed up and said they're my guys. I don't know what that means, sir.
Yeah. So they in the meantime, I am allocating a larger budget. So you'll be able to expand this building and I'll get you an additional van. As well as a few more residents here.
Yeah. Last time you mentioned Maisie.
Macy, but
Who else were you thinking?
She is currently gonna help me with the stone negotiations for a bit right now. I was hoping she could be the representative, but most likely she'll be a part of the escort for the representative. Might even arrive a bit ahead. Oh, well. As he sort of glances outside and says, he is a bit shy. So excuse me a second. He will actually like have to leave. I think. And Zane's like, I bet it's another hot chick.
oh my god.
Amber can do it, but if I do it, I'm the bad guy. I see how it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't, when I talk to chicks, they don't go and hide in the closet.
Okay. Let's not.
Amber like flings something across the room. I meet new people, I give them the symbol of friendship. Troy's like, pastries? Yes.
Cassandra bursts start laughing. Cassandra bursts start laughing.
As Emilia's like, oh, you never gave me that. Zane's like, well, listen, I can give you some. I don't mind. I just. Tom will say, well, Zane, sounds like you have to give that to everyone now, I suppose. It's gonna be a lot of cooking from you.
Yeah,
for you.
we're not friends.
Did you bring enough to share with the class?
God.
I think you are at your logistical capacity, Zane. Only financial.
Yeah, I put everything I had in the thing for.
And Troy tanked like a soldier.
I still don't
Well,
understand.
that checks out.
Okay, I guess we should just straight up tell you, Troy.
It's drugs.
He put drugs. He put drugs in those, and apparently you fucking tanked them, you American hero.
I mean, you know what marijuana is, right?
Ah, yes.
That.
He actually
Second.
uses that. Googling Native American cultures right now. Apparently, this multicultural U.S. that didn't genocide the natives.
Well, yeah, because the Aztecs were the one that brought them in. They integrate.
Still
He's gonna be like, what? It's illegal here?
They'll say yes. Well, I suppose yes. Don't you use it here for like has many health benefits?
Zane, holy shit! I'm gonna give you like a actually. You got $5. Holy shit, you're a prophet.
Put medicinal herbs, and I don't understand what.
In the U.S., it's kind of like illegal.
No, I suppose no. That would be. Do you not have stems here?
No, I assume it's a kind of medicine.
Yes, there are neurological stimulants as well as muscle stimulants. There's several types. They usually give it to
Oh.
soldiers in the field, and that's a bit that's frowned upon. Usually.
Well,
Nothing legal.
I mean,
I mean, I'm not sure if it was exactly allowed, but like I think Dad was given some stuff.
it's very frowned upon. Usually only the bad guys do that because it's very dangerous. At least I think in your world's much safer, but because it's only dangerous, only like the Nazis did that, and all the soldiers can turn sick after they use
Yes, that.
after a while.
No. Marijuana is not. It's a medicinal herb.
I don't know.
so-
Emily can probably give you like a 50-minute like essay on like why they banned it, but like they say it's people just like they say it's dangerous. I don't think it's dangerous, but like that's what they say.
Yes, no. I was talking more general about like combat drugs. No, marijuana is. I don't think from personal. I don't smoke it myself or even eat hash brownies, but I'm looking at Zane. I think Zane is mostly fine. You're also pretty fine.
Missing a little up top, but other than that, yeah.
I think it's just because old people don't like it. I think that's the main true reason why it's banned. Simplified. They call it.
Still nonsense. Wait, does that mean you people have diabetes around?
Yes.
You don't?
Yeah.
No, they cured that like 20 years ago. Well, and
Don't tell me they cured cancer.
well, that's a bit more difficult, but no, they oh damn, sure I didn't ask about diseases.
I mean, if you're considering your medicine is more advanced.
Please tell me at the
probably
very
will.
least.
Oh no.
At the very
Are we
least,
gonna get
you-
you sick?
He like chuckles and says, "Please tell me at the very least vaccines are a thing here."
Yes, they're a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Like I got mine.
is it not like a mandatory thing?
It varies from state.
I think like there was like a hubbub like about like the school like talking about like making them like mandatory, but like Yeah, no, it's not like an everywhere thing that they're mandatory.
For Americans, they surely don't seem to appreciate the rule of law that much here.
It's applied tactically and selectively.
We don't like being told what to do.
No, but if it's to protect your fellow American, you're gonna risk yourself, as would they.
Yeah, most people don't do. Yeah, a lot of people. I'm not gonna actually say most people. I think most people would be willing to, but there's a very large, loud group of people who will object to what you just said as like communists.
And unfortunately, due to the specific makeup of the government and the legislative process, they have a loud voice in Congress.
Another thing that we have to internalize. You will see Alaric dragging
What do you
in.
mean, wait till Reagan, Jill? Don't you know that man got shot and killed along with his vice president by an East German and an Israeli dyke?
Sadly, one of those heroes will be turned into a fishwoman, unfortunately.
Unironically, Reagan dies next year. Next year he's dead. He's gonna die.
Well, wait till you hear about Reagan's fucking death, you mean, Jill. Thank you for missing that session.
Him and Bush, they both got killed.
Senior, no.
Yes.
Yeah, again, by two foreign, like, fucking dykes. Shot them dead.
The actual Mossad agent. But yeah.
The info war game's gonna be fucking wild.
So you will see Alaric dragging in this young woman who seems to not want to be here. As she's like, kind of like, once she's inside, she fucking glares at all of you with like wide eyes. She looks like a fucking terrified animal. Like,
Hey?
everyone, this is Heidi. Heidi, say hi to everyone. As she just sort of like sort of just shows her teeth. And slightly, there's a very low guttural growl coming from her.
Hi. I'm Hannah. It's nice to meet you.
She again just kind of like starts sniffing the air. Like, visibly.
Hey, I'm Cassandra.
Does it stink in here or something?
She just kind of again looks at you and just kind of like backs away, as Alaric will say. So, I want you to be very careful with this one. Last month, found her. This is where I do the interlocking fucking timelines. Give me a second. Two months ago, there was an expedition that got attacked in the Yukon, and well, let's just say she was caught in a rift, we believe, and her whole town was more or less slaughtered by other people caught in the same rift. She turned against her, let's call them pack, when the third team of investigators showed up. And I managed to restrain her and calm her down. She is not used to people at all. He'll hand you, Cassandra, a bag of stuff. As you kind of look into it, it's beef jerky. If she gets upset, or you want her to do something for you, give her some of that. Loves it.
Yeah, Cassandra's not but she like, I mean, she don't.
Sorry, you kind of roboted out. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, like Cassandra's just nodding, like. Big-
Oh no.
I was gonna say, is it just for me or okay?
Nope. It's
No,
yeah.
so far still.
Like 2 minutes.
Okay, I'm back. Is my thing sounding better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. I slammed it against the wall a few times. Put the fear of God into it.
The machine spirit sometimes has to be placated, sometimes has to be fucking intimidated.
Okay, I know Scrun is muted. Did he leave?
Yeah, he did for 2 minutes.
I'm not a tech priest. I do not appease the machine spirits. I fucking beat them up.
All right, I'm back.
Alrighty, yeah, like Cassandra's like is nodding, like visibly like confused because because yeah, like this is how you would treat a dog.
Say, well, I'll be honest. When I restrained her, I mean that in a literal sense. She looked like a big wolf human hybrid, standing at about 3 meters tall and ready to kill people. Or she actually, after being tied down, started shifting back into a human.
Oh, so like, is that magic? Or
I don't know. My head scientist is currently busy with a way weirder problem than this.
Oh, what's that? Just for out of curiosity's sake.
Plant zombies.
All right.
Plant
that's,
zombies
Ooh.
and
Okay.
otherworldly beings that behave like spirits and can possess people.
Okay,
Huh.
that's like I'm gonna be honest, based on everything I've heard so far, that's not that far out there, I guess.
Yeah, I came back from China not that long ago, where it was quite the ordeal. Earlier this year, New York was plagued by it, and last year it was well, Eastern Europe. So, like I said, that's why I'm saying in a few months, if a group of actual magicians says to the stone, "We are an official organization," they will recognize you. They will treat you with the respect, well, whether you like it or not, you will get. They won't treat you as jokes, I can assure you.
Yeah, I assume they know this stuff is real, so yeah, it's not like they'll laugh at it.
They've been suppressing information for the public, but I think even that will stop in another decade at most.
All right.
But yes, she cannot speak, does understand human speech, but as you've noticed, her behavioral is very animalistic. She's been through a lot regardless. I've seen her rip. I've seen her rip the door off of its hinges when she was angry with me. So I wouldn't leave her here if I thought she was a danger to any of you, but do be careful.
We'll try our best to.
No touching. I see like glances
No
at
touching.
No.
Emilia. Emilia's like
So
holding her
assuming look
hands.
at Amelia. Good to know.
No touching. Okay, got it. I do have a question. Is there a way? If she needs something, how does she? How would you communicate it to us? Can you write?
She just kind of stares at you. Alaric will shake his head. No, I'll be honest. I've managed to teach her how to use the bathroom.
Oh well, that's
Hey.
good.
Showers are still a no. Yes, she does
Okay,
smell.
Cassandra will nod. She'll say, "Okay, I'm thinking Solomon might have another person with his, at the English lessons."
Well, good luck with that, because Solomon actually was interested in learning. I don't think she is. So
I mean, we can at least show her how to get necessities, like grab water for herself and stuff, right? Like that's fine.
yes, you handle you were very nice with Solomon. You helped Onyx integrate here wonderfully. You are dealing with alternate version reality of one of my childhood friends. I'll be honest, I don't know more capable group. And I can't just leave her alone in New York.
Yeah. Cassandra will just, we'll do our best, Captain. She'll like give a like a salute.
I appreciate it. I know I'm asking quite a lot of you days, but
Listen, we'll give it our best shot.
I mean, yeah, I just kind of, since Solomon came, I kind of think I like helping people, actually.
Yeah, I don't think they have many places right now. The selection is apparently your researcher, Stone, and us.
list of people isn't that extensive. I am working on expanding it, so
Yeah, well, just keep us informed.
I appreciate it. Well, Hunter will still be in the area. His problems arise. Otherwise, I do have to leave. Make a phone call if anything bad happens.
Let you or let Hunter know.
Yeah. He'll blink out of existence. Ed will say, well, I'll leave you a couple more books to go through. Give you a couple of, I suppose, a reading material for those who want to read more, those who want to practice more. I guess you have an entire backyard to shoot your spells. Now, if you'll excuse me, this is actually why you should be thanking me, like my dad, whatever. I have to go deal with my cousin for all of you. Yeah, God, I hate that.
Is he an asshole?
No, that's the worst part. Captain fucking Perfect.
Is there anyone in your family that you do like?
I mean, I don't hate my dad. I just don't think he's funny or an asshole. He's just an average guy. He's a bit quirky sometimes.
Fair enough.
And I suppose my mom's a bit on the meaner side, but at least so I've been told. I don't know. I don't think so. We meet every now and then. We chat. No, it's my cousin's part of the family that you hate.
No, I am. Thank you. I'm sorry, and good luck.
Well, take care of yourselves here. Drop off a couple of extra tomes before you will see him actually perform a spell, as he's gonna be fucking beamed away. As you will notice, Emilia's actually like, there's a weird sort of chittering noise she's making towards Haiti that Haiti seems to be reacting to.
I was literally just about to ask if I could like communicate with her. Amelia, can you like actually like understand her?
No, but I can mimic animal sounds. She seems to react to those. There's nothing to understand. She's not saying anything. She's like imitating certain behaviors, but
maybe we can. Maybe this is something to work on.
well, I think we'll be great friends. She like catches her own hand before like going to like pat her on the shoulder.
But yeah, Haiti. I'm gonna be honest. Until we expand the place, we're kind of running low on room, but like we can find a place for you to stay.
You see her going. There's a narrow space underneath the staircase. And she does have a small kind of like pillow, like slaps down on the floor underneath there.
Do you want us to like get you anything more, like blankets and more pillows?
Just kind of like stares at you intently, but doesn't react in any way. Troy will say,
I hold out another pillow to her. Does she take it?
no.
Okay.
He will say, I have an idea. He will grab like what's the word? It's like a sheet basically. Sort of hangs it alongside the stairs so like it covers that area completely. There you go. Just like home.
At least there's some privacy.
Yeah, she has privacy now.
Well, if she follows animal instincts, I saw wolves once in the wilderness. They were not to be seen.
Still feels bad. Just kind of like a person being like an animal. I still kind of.
Listen, Cassandra will say, listen, well, ultimately, and she's like saying this like still to Haiti, like despite the fact that the sheet was split up. She'll say, ultimately, Haiti, if you find like this, then that's okay, but yeah, we're here to help. If you want to learn.
Zane will say, hey, listen, I have a wonderful idea.
Okay, Zane, please don't. Okay, listen. I think you're a funny guy. You have many funny ideas, but I should first say the idea.
I
Please,
mean, come on, listen, I don't have to just put it like in front of the pillow fort over there, and if she takes it,
No, please. Okay, actually, please don't.
Okay, real quick. Okay. Run this by me, Zane. Run this by me. If I tell you it's fine, it's fine. If I tell you it's a bad idea, then that means it's a really bad idea.
Ah, come on. You think a werewolf is gonna react poorly to like some brownies? Come on.
Yes, actually, I think that's actually okay. Listen, feeding brownies to people is one thing. It's like whatever, but to animals, I don't.
I'm
Is she an animal or a person? I'm
not as
confused now.
many as you.
Right now, I think she's.
Scientists. We're scientists here. We're scientists here, Zane.
Listen, fine. Narcs, all of you. I start setting towards
Listen,
the kitchen.
Cassandra's telling him to do it. Cassandra's telling him to do it, but Cassandra's telling him to just do one at first.
Ah, I see. Okay, never mind. I misunderstood
Listen,
that.
That's why she's saying we're scientists, Zane. We're scientists.
You cut out for a little bit,
Yes.
so I don't think we heard that part.
But yeah, no.
That must be unfortunate, damn. But yeah, no, she is telling him just do one.
Yes. Well, listen, he'll compromise on that.
All right, as Agent Troy, I think you will need to be on standby for just in case.
Captain action, but yes.
Sorry, Captain. All right, let's hope she reacts as well as you did to Weed.
No, Onyx for the first time will kind of like look at Shrub like. So, and everyone is gonna address the weird part with though.
Can you elaborate, Onyx?
As she's gonna
The
lift
weird
the
part.
comic book.
I think you were not here for its explanation.
Does he know? I think is what she's asking,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Emily mentioned that. Emily mentioned that initially. Actually,
I mean,
I don't think we did. Not to him.
okay.
I think it's on camera. Actually, I think it's on camera. I did actually.
As Cassandra will say. All right. Troy, I think we gave you a quick rundown, but let's just to make sure. Because well, that was the night where everything happened. So some of one might have like fell in. So we were told by Ed, that's the magic guy who's teaching us. There's this thing called echo theory. Where like fictional that you can like kind of like see like how close different universes are together based on their fiction. And Onyx, you want to hold up? You want to hold up, Onyx?
Yeah, she'll kind of like open a page where you can see Captain America clearly. There.
Yeah, you can see. You're not like a total like ringer for this guy, but you can see the resemblance.
Yeah, that's how I recognized, for example, the shield, for example, when I found it initially, and I realized you were, in fact, probably not a danger.
Now, I just do want to bring up. You probably can't call yourself Captain America. I think that's copyright.
No, I do have an actual. They did actually give me a code name once
Ooh.
I entered the Super Weapon Project.
Ooh, what's your code name?
What's that?
Called me the Metal Star.
Cool.
Mm.
Because the thing with this Captain America, okay, actually, Emily, I'll let you explain because like I kind of only know the rough details. Emily probably
Yeah.
knows a lot more. Emily and Onyx probably know a lot more.
But shorter, he's a hero who beat the Nazis in this timeline. He was in fact he was part of an experimental biological weapons program where he was physiologically improved. He essentially gained super strength, super endurance. It improved all of his qualities, both good and. I'm not sure how much he was his backstory actually interested in.
But no, it's fine. I get the.
But yeah, super soldier.
Oh, importantly, he from what little I've looked into it, I'm not actually that much about comics, but I've been looking more into it. He does more or less represent everything your America represents: democracy, freedom, equality for everyone. It's the whole thing he fights for in the comics.
Well, I'm no superhuman, if that's what you're implying.
I'm not listening. I'm saying
But
because you
everything
kind of
else
seem.
sounds about right. At least, well,
Yeah.
I don't want to sound arrogant, but at least I hope it's right. I do try my best.
Yeah, because what I'm trying to say is because you seemed pretty out of it when you found out differences between All World and Your World, especially All Version America didn't really live up to its promises, but there's a lot of people who do want it to live up to the promises. A lot of people trying really hard to make it live up to those promises.
You'll nod. Okay, well, until we can figure out a way for me to head back home, I'll do my best to help you however I can. I am completely outclassed by your knowledge here and your abilities, but sometimes you do just need a reliable soldier that can back you up.
Listen, I think too, I mean, actually, military training, I think is one of the most valuable assets around here. Because we are all, in fact, civilians. You running up to that line, there was fast reflexes.
Listen, when we find a way to send you back home, I don't know if any of us will be able to come with you. Multiverse travel seems to be a rare thing, but we're not actually going to send you alone. At least I plan to talk to Alaric about sending you whatever help we can.
At least a gift pass with a bunch of spell books that can be taught to your people. Just imagine soldiers with fireballs fighting into Nazis, and I think that might level the playing field.
You all have good hearts. Thank you.
Listen, don't mention it.
Yeah, I'll be honest, this is the first time Onyx spoke to him in like a week. There's a bit of progress there.
We just have to use her hyperfixations.
Just like every autistic person. Yes.
I can't believe this.
Look, you don't have to be autistic to have hyperfixation.
No, but I know I can fucking jerk Grunt's chain by saying it.
Well, you call like
Jerk is what, man?
You
Every
call
time,
90% of my characters autistic.
again, Grunt is a protective parent.
That's no, I will dispute that slander. That's hate. I just think it. I don't say it.
Again, Grunt's a protective parent. He's always hurt when his children are insulted.
I don't say it as an insult.
That's the thing, Mac. I feel like it's because when I have like actual autistic characters, then what the fuck are those then?
Super autist, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Robert, they're Robert.
I'm actually scientist. Oh my
God.
squared.
Whatever the fuck the Predator was looking for in the remake, where they were looking for the autism.
What?
After
I've
show.
never seen a
I'll tell you about that in the after show.
I have to know.
As yeah, no, listen. I'm not sure there's anything else any of you would like to do. As yeah, listen. You have a couple more books and some time now. Finally, like, well, do a couple of things, which is help Haiti learn human society and teach Troy about this version of America while keeping Zane's antics in check.
No, see, I think the problem is bottling up Zane's antics causes like a pressure valve issue where eventually it will explode outwards and be much more destructive.
You
Yes,
see,
Emily agrees
when
with that.
I say keep it in check, I don't mean like stop him from doing it, but like it's like a controlled demolition.
Yes, just listen. Just giving the werewolf person weed seemed like a dangerous idea. Listen, we gotta find ways for him to vent his scientific spirit.
But you know what? After a couple of days, there is someone who is definitely getting along with Haiti. That is Mr.
Who's that?
Jones. He is in fact
Oh.
bringing her daily different flavored, grilled meat.
He cracked the code for fucking other
He is
animals.
in fact bribing her with food. Yes. And she's a bit more relaxed because for like the first few days she would not even come out from underneath the stairs. It's a lot of people for her. You can imagine.
That's good to see.
But yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything you want to do.
Listen, Cassandra will get like Emily and Hannah to talk to them a little privately. Okay, so Hannah, Emily, I was thinking I talked about it with Abby, and I was thinking about telling Mom and Dad about me and her.
Oh,
If you are sure about it, I'll be sure to back you up.
Just have to keep a lot of secrets from them. I kind of like if there was one less.
yeah. I don't know how they're gonna react, but you're still their daughter, right? So it should be.
That's what I'm hoping for, but
Listen, I think they'll be
Good.
understanding.
if you two would be there to back me up, just in case.
Yeah, we can. It'll make it easier.
Yes, Essential gave you both a hug as. Yeah, well, next thing is to tell the parents.
I was gonna say, because if you just want I presume you don't want the entire crew backing, because they probably would have shown up.
No, there's a reason.
Yeah.
Took Hannah and Emily to the side.
So yeah, you can have two of them alongside Abigail one evening at dinner, presumably. As I'm not sure if you want to just kind of immediately blurt it out or kind of wait for a moment.
That's the thing. Up to this point, Cassandra's been pretty careful with it. But I am looking at the flaw, and like I can justify a certain amount of carefulness. But
Yes.
no, at dinner she is just gonna like say, so, Dad, Mom, I'm gay.
As they both just kind of like have a moment of like looking at you, looking at each other. Your dad will say, now I want in those seconds, those several seconds, 5 to 10 seconds. How I want everyone's reaction.
Emily's trying to keep a cool face, basically basically acting as unsurprised as I'm not sure this fucking adjectives are escaping me, but
Unfazed?
She's trying to look as unfazed as possible, basically, while I'm not trying to pretend to ignore it, but yeah, basically,
Hannah's curiously watching their reactions, but yeah, also not really reacting outwardly to it.
Hopeful and worried.
Yes, as your dad will kind of smile, chuckle a bit, says better than a commie, as like your mother just kind of backhands him. Take this seriously, Clint. Sorry, no, it's
As Cassandra will then. Sorry, like Cassandra's like just seeing that reaction, just bulldozing through. Like, I've been dating Abigail for a while now.
Samantha sort of nods and says, well, I'll be honest, while your dad is more blind to these things, I'm not. And I have friends. Cassie, I don't look at my friends like that, so I'm glad you're finally open about
it. Out of character, I can't believe Cassandra's mother hit her with the "I knew."
She's like, yeah, honey.
Meanwhile,
No shit.
meanwhile, Dad over here with free detect, huh?
it.
Luckily, Emily saved you once again.
Communist, man. This is fine. I was worried.
I thought you were a communist too. I still raised you right. Listen, you can't decide to be gay. You can choose to be communist, though.
Yeah, listen, Cassandra's just say, thank you.
She'll kind of like look at you and say, "Oh, it's only a time until your math teacher admits the same thing, I suppose."
Okay, Mom, listen, we all
I told you.
Mr.
I told
Jones.
you.
Okay, listen, I don't think he's actually. No, he.
No, that doesn't disprove it.
What?
He apparently was married before.
Oh. As she like looks at your father and says, "Never mind, I suppose you are right. A runaway dad." Kind of like shrugs, says,
Were you guys-
I've seen that type before.
Okay, now listen. I don't. Made it just sound like a divorce, but maybe.
Clint looks at her and says, "Well, don't just divorce. Usually has to quite a messy affair. Plus, look at him. Does he belong in a place like this? Kind of sticks out."
I mean, yeah, you all right? Yeah.
Were you two taking bets on this?
I mean, people gossip.
Out of character, I can't believe we willed this into. We three of us willed this into existence. By the way.
You're welcome.
Well-
Welcome to the summoning circle, Zero.
He'll say, as he looked at Abigail, he'll say, "Listen, that doesn't mean he's a bad guy. He literally took care of you, took you in. But concerned, your parents still haven't shown up. But I talked with Mr. Jones, and it seems very weird to me what happened. As listen, you would have been told this, because I presume you would have asked about it. Her parents gave her up for adoption. Decided to move out of town magically.
Thank you, Alaric.
Alaric would have told you to not
Wild.
ask questions.
Oh,
Thank you, Alaric.
Wild.
They just moved out. Listen, sold the
Hold
house
on.
and all.
Hold on.
Wild.
The land because there was no more house.
Listen, hold on. Let me my reaction to that.
Fucking wild.
Yes. I'll say, listen, he's clearly invested in you, and he can't be a bad guy if he does that. As Abigail will nod. So, well, I also don't think he's gay, Mr. Clint. Mr. Fowler. I just think he spend more time with his daughters.
I can't believe he's European. That's out of character, by the way.
That was Cassandra Fawn. That's not Cassandra Fawn.
Guys, Clint will kind of like frown a bit. Says, "Now, Abby, don't, you'll be getting snappy with me." Just saying, he probably took care of his daughter several times when she was visiting. Listen, everyone is good at their thing. Why am I being put on the stand? Mother's gonna put her hand on his shoulder and say, "That's just because we believe you can deal with the pressure."
You're a big boy, Dad.
No. One day they'll rebuild that school. I'll get to see you struggling again with homework. You've clearly been skipping on it.
I mean, are they really gonna build it before Emily graduates?
I don't.
That's like this year.
It's absurd that it takes them this long to. I don't know what the mayor is thinking. I don't.
Maybe it's a zoning thing.
Yeah, they're claiming it's the problem with a lot of the pipes, but they still haven't even cleared the rubble properly. Like how? I don't even.
Yeah, weird.
Well, listen, summer is basically here. I was thinking maybe next month we can take a little family trip, you know, for a couple of days, maybe a week.
Yeah, I mean, we did talk about that before everything.
Abigail will kind of like look at all of you, like, yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, Clint will nod. Yeah, listen, yeah, you can leave the newly arrived Haiti and do the. So don't you trust your friends at the Dark Tower? Did you trust Damien?
I mean, unironically, Cassandra does trust
Yeah,
him. Yeah.
I mean, Emily,
So,
that's
yeah,
it's about
What's
it's
my
not okay to
point?
joke.
What's my point? Wait, listen. Worry.
Now,
Then why are you saying it like
Max is
that?
a firmly
'Cause I'm
paranoid
evil.
grunt. You should ignore the musings of Max. Why do you listen to my mad ramblings,
I'll
Grunt?
say, listen. I was thinking we can go on a hiking trail and maybe camp out for a night, maybe two.
Mhm. That sounds good.
I like the sound of that.
I'll smile, looking genuinely happy. As on that happy note,